Before we start the closing note, I want to take a moment to recognize each one of the community members who have been a part of our 3-day journey. For the immense love that you have shown, enthusiasm, and never ending support that has led us to this very moment. Thank you so much. A huge shout out to our inspiring speakers as well for the effort you put behind the sessions. When we first had the idea of creating an event like TestMu conference, we wanted to create a platform to bring together the entire testing community. We also wanted to make it as engaging and fun for all the attendees. The 5 challenges that we ran as a part of the contest itself, that is the Testathon challenge, a daily coding challenge, a leaderboard that has seen active participation from each one of you, and it has only grown over the last 3 days. The social media post, a memory tile game, and a certification marathon that is live. It is live till 31st of August because we have received a lot of demands from you folks to extend it. So if you're still looking for a chance to win goodies, we still have it, and you still have the time for it. So thank you once again for being so active in all the challenges. Now, before we move on, I also want to talk about the immense love that you have shown in terms of the numbers. So over here, you can see that thanks to your never-ending support, we have exceeded all the expectations. With 6,000 plus registrations and 2,500 attendees, you showed immense love. The average attendee time spent was over 5 hours, 2 minutes, and 40 seconds. That's unbelievable. And we saw testers, developers, community members, and thought leaders join us from 100 plus countries. While we saw attendees from across the globe in the first edition, we do hope to see more community participants join us from more countries. So that includes folks from Latin America, Africa, China, Southeast Asia, and all the other part of the country, of the world. So if you're looking to organize TestMe conference editions in your country, do reach out to LambdaTest, and we would be happy to support in every possible manner. We envision TestMu as a brand that will help the community move forward. We want to take this opportunity to celebrate each of you members, and we do look forward to attend. We do look forward for you to attend our sessions. Now, before we move ahead, I also want to take a moment to thank our incredible lineup of speakers. When we started out, we never thought that we would have such inspirational speakers who would join the community. So we had like 47 speakers. We also got like 26% women speakers. I just want to take a moment and mention that when we initially started the efforts, we had 35% women speakers. But we do hope to see more women in tech speakers as well as first time speakers in the next coming editions. Now, a quick number in terms of the session time. The speakers put together 1900 minutes. And just to mention, they were again joining us from all over the world. So we got speakers from 11 countries. Here's a quick, you can see on the map, here's a quick number in terms of the demographic. Yeah. So when we talk about testing, we wanted to make it inclusive, not just for our community members as well as speakers. We also wanted to invite like-minded partners, and TestMu conference was a great opportunity for us to do that. So we were joined by amazing partners who got the chance to also interact with over 2,000 plus of you from across the globe. So a big shout out to each one of our partners. In fact, we were joined by 17 testing partners, and they have played an immense role in making TestMu conference as big as possible. It's a quick number on the deck. You would see that we had on an average 113 average attendance in the booths, and the attendees, that is you folks, you spent over 2 hours again on the booths. So thank you so much once again to our partners. Before we move on, here's a quick here's a quick view of the social mentions as well. So we have again seen that our social media has been flooding with love and support from each of you folks. be it be speakers, be it be community members, or be it be our partners. You could see just some glimpses of the love that you have put up over here. Now, here's also a quick number when it comes to social media. We can see that the social media has been buzzing with hashtag TestMuConf. Keep that alive, because in the next few days, right, we have more content coming up for you in a lot of different format. So we hope that you would be able to learn a lot out of it. Yes, so before we move ahead, I also want to take a moment to pass the stage to Manoj, who is our VP DevRel at LambdaTest. Manoj, over to you.
Thanks, Kavya. I think we missed your introduction. For folks, those of you who don't know Kavya, I think you all should know her. She has been an integral part of this TestMu conference. I don't want to say the role that she plays at LambdaTest, but for this conference, she has donned multiple hats, been a
Thank you.
DevRel, been a marketing person, been like a product owner of the TestMu itself, along with overall team. Incredible efforts,
Thank
Kavya.
you.
Thank you so much. And I've personally learned a lot from her in terms of multitasking. Oh my God, she's best at it. And please teach me some of
Thank
that
you.
next time. And yeah, to take on from here, incredible numbers, like almost 500K reach for the first edition of TestMu that we have, and around 300 shares. Thank you so much for all your love you've been giving around in the social media, especially around Twitter. And this is just for the hashtag TestMuConf, and a couple of you have used on TestMuConf 2022, just TestMu. We have encountered that, but this itself proves that TestMu has been celebrated by the community, which we take super proud of it. Moving forward, what's next? Well, I love reading books and love Robert Frost. And I still remember the poem that I learned in my school days. I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, from by Robert Frost, right? So TestMu is the first step for engaging deeply within the community, and we got a lot more step. And I would say this is really the first episode of our DevRel initiatives from LambdaTest, and we have lots more coming in to store, and you should keep watching. Well, we'll not like to keep surprises. Well, we wanted to share you what those are all. The next up after TestMu, we will keep you all live and engaged, bringing in more testing content to you on your laptops or web desktop, whatever you're using. We wanted to bring in a new series of webinar for you, which is called Community Voices by LambdaTest. It will be a monthly webinar series, bringing in thought leaders. We've already identified a few people, and we are reaching out to you. And if you know someone who will be someone you wanted to learn from, please nominate those names to us. By now you have all the details, and you can connect me on LinkedIn or Twitter, and likewise Kavya on LinkedIn. And we have a whole team like Mudit from marketing team, Sparsh from DevRel team, Neha from social media team. Pretty much all the team members are very active. You should reach out to all of them, and please nominate those names, and we would love to host them and deliver the content for the community. Next up, we wanted to, this has been cooking for a very, very long time, but we have kept it as an announcement that we wanted to make it at the end of TestMu conference, and here we are. Testing community is very vast, and it's we want to celebrate all of you, and we want to bring in a close-knit community of tech enthusiasts. And we are starting an ambassador program, and we call it LambdaTest Spartans.
Right.
There's a history behind why we chose Spartans, but long story short, we are taking forward the Greek mythology that we have, carry forwarding that legacy. Lambda, test, TestMu. If you'd see, there's a complete correlation of Greek in it, and here we go, Spartans. And check out the meaning of Spartans. It's a very strong army of people with like-minded focus, and it completely resonates with the testing mindset we have, and we wanted all of you to be part of Spartans. And if you are interested in being part of this community, please reach out to us, and we also will open up nominations for it. And we also actively reach out to people who we know are very active in the community, and we wanted to give them a platform to even more evangelize and make testing a first-class citizen's job. Moving forward, our CEO Manish Sharma, he has announced today morning on LambdaTest grants for open source. Thanks to our leadership for always putting community interests first. TestMu is one great example, and this does not end there. There are a lot of new initiatives coming, as I mentioned, like in a couple of slides earlier, and also this big announcement that we made today morning around bringing up 250K grants for open source community. So please do watch out for announcements on that. We will have some sort of nomination forms and evaluation criteria for it, and we really hope to bring more projects. I mean, Hopscotch was one great example from Indian open source community, and we wanted to encourage a lot of them globally. So if you have an open source project and you're looking for more support, I think, as Manish mentioned, monetary value is one part of it, but more than that, we also wanted to encourage more innovation around open source. And I'm for sure looking at the numbers. You all love TestMu 2022, and there's already a lot of questions that came up in the platform as well as on LinkedIn personally to me on when will be TestMu 2023 will happen, which is really nice to see. And some of you already expressed interest to speak at the next conference. And as Kavya has mentioned, we do really like to see some of the areas that were shown in the speaker demographics as well as attendees. We seen some areas where TestMu haven't reached, and we really wanted to reach out to those people. And consider TestMu as a brand where all the testing community people will get together. And if you are local to that community, if you wanted to bring TestMu to that area, please reach out to us, and we will enable you with all the setup. We'll provide you all the volunteer support we needed. If you wanted to speaker support, help in terms of shaping up abstract first-time speakers, no matter whatever it is, please reach out to us. We are here for the community, and going by the tagline as TestMu says, TestMu is about you and the future of testing. So looking forward to all your support on 2023 version, and we'll make it even more public. So we will have a public call for proposals for TestMu 2023, as well as a call for volunteers. So if you really love this conference, and if you want it to be even more better next year, and please join us on 2023. Dates we will announce shortly. And here we go. Last but not the least, the last slide from us. Thank you from all of us in the DevRel team. I can hear my team shout. Kudos. Thank you so much, team. Huge shout out to all of you, including our founders in the photo. So we have the DevRel team, we have the social media team, we have the marketing team, led by Mudit, and then Kavya is there, myself, Abhishek,
who's played a really integral part in building this up.
Yes, Abhishek is not here in the room. I'm just looking at it. Sorry, Abhishek. But yes, Abhishek is a person sitting next to the black person's shop, black shirt. Thank you so much, everyone. And we're really looking forward to have 2023 version. And as I said, this is just the first episode, and to be continued from all of us at LambdaTest. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.